Left here, he got lost. Must have gone to the restroom.
That is A-okay. So, Coach, since you're at the hot seat, please tell us, what has the team focused on the most in preparation for this upcoming season?
I think our schedule this year, trying to take a step up and playing a really competitive schedule. So I think we've stressed effort, we've stressed handling adversity, we've stressed growing as a team, trying to go to, it's not the same, but trying to go to 7-on-7s and play against high-level competition. And then understand that every week we're playing against a really good football team, and that with that you've got to be honest with.
Well, you'll have friends for the rest of your life because they've all been through the same journey that you've been through, even though it may be a little different. Everybody understands the standard and the different fundamentals that come with playing a sport.
The reason I love football is the passion in the game, the way everybody loves it, the competition, just getting to know people.
The reason why I love football is the leadership it builds and the discipline it builds for you, and your career as building yourself as a man, and just teaching you that bond you can build with your teammates and to develop each other.
I love football because of the way it helps you build your character as a person. You grow, you develop, being that person. I love football because
They won't be able to hear you on TV, gentlemen. Microphone, please.
I love football because it teaches you how to be a team player. And
If you need to, you can bring the mic towards the players.
I love football because it teaches you how to be a team player, and it just brings you together as a team, a big family. I love football because it helps me build my career and helps me get to places where I wouldn't be able to get to, like by myself, and I get to help people around me achieve their goals too, and also get to help my family along the way.
I love football because of the discipline that it builds, and I love the lifelong relationships that you can make along the way.
I love football because of the people you meet throughout the seasons. You have 4 years of high school, so you see different people coming in all the time, people leaving. So that's the reason why I love football.
I'm Jake from the Jason Taylor Foundation. As a senior myself in my 4 years, how have y'all seniors, what are y'all plans for your last year for your in your football career?
A state championship. That's really it.
I agree. A state championship and being able to just go out there and have fun. I feel like everybody's playing. Some people are worried about different things like maybe recruiting or other aspects like that, but I think it's just important to remember that you're playing the game because you love playing and you want to play to have fun. So.
Anyone else want to say anything? Okay. So, as we know, that you guys love playing football.
My freshman, sophomore year, so to be able to play against all the kids I kind of grew up with is kind of something I'm looking forward to.
I agree with West Boca. I feel like they're a great competition. I think it's always important to compare yourself to the best, so I'm excited for that matchup.
I say any school because it's a way to get my name out there, and we got to treat every game like it's a big game, so no matter what.
Yeah, I would say West Boca because honestly, it's just, it's going to teach us that discipline we're going to need, and it's going to give us that full test.
I'll say Vero Beach because of the atmosphere, and just playing in that atmosphere at nighttime is not something that every high school player can say they did.
I'm saying West Boca. I went there, and I just want to beat them because we need to.
For me, I don't really have a team. We just here to play ball and just beat everybody.
As a coach, what do you love about this sport?
So much. Couldn't imagine my life without it. Places I've gone, people I've met, the lessons I've learned, being able to give back. Kind kind of getting a taste of all three levels of football, being around high school age guys. It feels like it's the biggest impact that you can make. But, you know, it's when it's not football season, I'm just sitting around waiting for football to start, whether it's college ball, NFL, high school, you know. So now that we've got football every week, it just feels like all is right in the world. You know, it's love to compete, love to grow, love to learn, love building things around our players, you know, and the creative side of it. Every team, every week is a new slate. Every year is a new opportunity. You know, I think coaches get addicted to the challenge of playing against good teams or swinging up or, you know, whatever it is, trying to reinvent yourself. So I enjoy that constant process for sure.
As a team, how did you manage to build that trust and bond with each other?
To start, I mean, that's a never-ending process. That's part of culture. You know, it's either getting better or getting worse every single day. There's no staying the same. So I think these guys here, these seniors here, and the ones that have been here since their freshman year, they've come into a program that the year before they got there won one football game. You know, and now they've made the playoffs. All 3 years they've been there, getting to win a playoff game last year. Now playing against probably the toughest schedule they've faced. So this group here has really built it, you know, and getting them to understand, like, even though it's come a long ways, we still have a long way to go. It's a journey, you know. So it's a big difference between being a 7-win football team and a 10-win football team. That's a huge leap, you know, and then even bigger to go from 10 to 12 or 13, you know. So I think they're learning and they're seeing and they're growing. That it's a big challenge, and to be not to steal from our defense coordinator who's not here, but the challenge all week has been, you know, who's been a champion, you know, and because he's got that experience, it takes a lot.
I agree with Coach. I've been here since my freshman year, and definitely just seeing how the team has grown from that year till now. It's immense growth, but we still know that we have a long way to go. And also, I'd say the reason why the team will always come together is because if you're spending all your time working towards the same goal with the same people, naturally you're gonna find a bond because everybody has the same goal. We're all trying to strive towards greatness.
That's great. For my final question, for all the seniors, what college are you guys most excited to go to? It could be for football or just to go for a good education.
Right now, I don't know what school I'm going to go to yet, but I'm just excited for whatever opportunities ahead of me. You know, no matter what it is, whether it's going to school for football, going to school just to go to school, or going to Marines.
I'm currently committed to Army, so I'm very excited to go there for both football and the education that they offer there. I think it's a great environment. I'm excited.
I don't have any school that I would favorite, but any school that I feel comfortable with, feel like it's home, an opportunity where I could present myself and feel like family.
I don't have any school specifically right now. Honestly, anywhere that just gives me that educational benefit and a scholarship to pay for my school, I'd be extremely blessed for.
Right now, I don't have any school, but any school, you know, that's the best option for me, which is sports or education.
For me, I really don't care what school because we're meant to just go to have an education, to just play what we need to play, and just having the opportunity to go to any school is a blessing.
No further questions. Thank you for coming to the 2026 Miami Dolphins High School Media Day. I hope you have a fun time.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Good afternoon, team. My name's Cambria from the Panther Sports News. Welcome to Miami Dolphins Media Day. So, Coach, if you wouldn't mind doing so, please introduce yourself and your team.
My name is Kirk Hoza from Calvary Christian Academy. To my far left is Davin Joseph. This is Cole Weinberg, Jake Henghold, Sawyer Fuchs, Titus Mayo, Daniel Trujillo, Teron Livingston, Darren Cooper, and Joshua Payne.
All right. So, Coach, this is a question for you. What has the team focused on the most in preparation for this upcoming season?
It's a good question. I would say we've focused the most on being the best version of ourselves individually that we can be, and then being the best, most godly individuals that we can be for the men next to us, behind us, in front of us.
That's great. How many seniors are there? Just question. Just like, are there only 5? Okay. For all the seniors, are there any colleges that you guys are looking forward to the most? It could be for football scholarships or just for the education.
Something that I personally look forward to in colleges is looking for the colleges that want me, looking for the colleges that have interest in me, and I'm sure my teammates are quite similar in our thought processes. We're not going to mess around with some willy-nilly colleges. We want colleges that want us.
That's great. Is there anybody at the back that would like to say? You can take the mics off the stands if you need to. Just pull it. Nobody else?
When you're rewatching game footage back after a loss, what are the steps you take to ensure that you implement and execute like your what are the steps you take to ensure that you improve?
Jake? I would say it's just fixing mistakes that we make together and always getting better, because it's not a one-man game, it's an 11-man game, and all coming together. You know, if we all do our jobs, then we're going to very likely win the game.
Anybody else?
Coop?
I feel like when we look over these things that we did, it's a learning process. We try to learn from what we did, mistakes or not mistakes, and we try to help the person next to us.
I think the most important part when looking over film is knowing your alignment and assignment on what you're doing in that play to be the best version of yourself for the guys playing next to you, so you're not a liability.
I don't know if anyone asked this question yet, but what school are you guys looking for the most to play against, and do you think you're going to beat them?
I would say Northeast, because that's the next game on the schedule.
I would say St. Andrews is our homecoming game, and they called us out on Instagram, so. Huh?
On a Barstool account?
No. Yeah, a player called us out.
I think St. Andrews would be a very interesting game because last year it came down to the wire, but I know we're a new team, so I'm looking forward to that game as well.
This question is for both the coach and the players. What does it mean to represent South Florida football?
I think we don't just represent South Florida football. We represent like Christian athletes, because we're not like other teams. Like, we're very different. Like, for us, it's not about football. It's about our relationship with Christ, and I think that's what's most important to our team. It's not, that's what we represent. We don't represent South Florida football. We represent Christ and how we play, how we speak, and after the games.
I would also say we represent Christ. I would say South Florida football too is, since it's so hot out, is gritty, and that's why it builds such tough players. I would say our walk with God has helped us a lot to grow together as a team and to become the best version of ourselves, because the Word is always describing how we need to push ourselves to become strong, godly men.
I love the relationship with God for this football team. So my question is, what motivates you after a hard loss? Like, Coach, how would you motivate your team after a game loss, or players, how would you motivate each other?
I'll just push my guys and tell them not to be down on each other. We lost as a team, so everyone should just take their own accountability. And once we watch film, we go over it, and everyone just take their own accountability.
A big way I try to remind myself, especially in a loss, is that a lot of the guys up here, and even the guys not up here, all the 9 of us, I think there are, we're all leaders and part of our team, and we have to remember that we have not only players under us like secondary, third people, but we also have a JV team under us that are looking up to us, looking for what are they going to do when the going gets tough. So we got to remember, it's not just about us. It's not just about trying to keep ourselves straight. It's about keeping our team straight and keeping the leadership in our program going.
This question is for the players. How do you prep physically and mentally before a game?
When I'm prepping physically for a game, I think I just want to be in the best shape as I can and possible. I know I'm not going to get any stronger, not going to get any faster. I know that. So I'm just trying to be as fluid as possible. And mentally, I think it all just comes down to knowing your opponent, just studying film, knowing what's coming next, knowing what to look out for, and reading all your keys.
That's great. Let me get this last question in. For the team members, each and every one, what game day song fuels you for each and every game?
Sorry. Game day song.
What game day song? What's
Like, what song would you listen to before getting out onto the field?
What's the game day song there,
The song's called Enter Sandman.
Enter Sandman, old rock and roll. Anybody personal?
I like to listen to Olivia Dean before the game because it calms me down a lot. So.
My song would be "Push the Pedal" by Smooth.
I'd say "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins.
I'd say any song by a rapper named NF.
No further.
And I would say anything off the Luke Combs Fathers and Sons album, any of those tracks.
No further questions. Thank you for coming to the 2026 Miami Dolphins High School Media Day. Thank you for answering our questions, and have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. Good job.
Thank you to the Miami Dolphins Media Day. So, Coach, if you wouldn't mind doing so, please introduce yourself and the team.
My name is David Lobby, and we're from Holiday Gardens High School. Introduce yourself.
My name is Onel Otero. I'm one of the 4 captains.
I'm Aaron Gonzalez.
I'm Justin Guevara.
I'm Marcos Navarro.
So, Coach, the first question will be for you. What would you say the team has focused on the most in preparation for this upcoming season?
Right now we're concentrating on conditioning because a lot of our players go on both sides of the football, like for defense and offense. So we're really trying to concentrate on that right now, get into that conditioning program.
Hi, my name is Ariel from the high school sports media club.
Football and track.
Yeah.
Which one would you say y'all enjoy the most?
Football.
Yeah.
Good question. Hi, my name is Jake from the Jason Taylor Foundation. What team or what game are y'all looking forward to the most this season?
100%.
Could you repeat that?
Reagan. Either Reagan or Goldman. 100%.
Crop as well.
So I have a question regarding your rivalries. Why specifically Reagan or Goldman? Did you say Goldman?
I said Reagan. He said
Yeah, I said
Goldman.
Goldman.
Okay, so why specifically Reagan and Goldman?
Well,
We don't like Reagan.
when we played Reagan last year, it was a very close matchup in the rain, and it was very difficult.
lost to two
so
mistakes. We lost
we
to
want to
two
come back, and we want to be able to face them again and be able to win this time.
We lost because of 2 mistakes, and that was the only reason. That's why we won it.
So what do you think you're gonna do this year in this year's game to improve and actually take that victory?
Smoke them.
Make sure that we are prepared and ready to face this opponent, and be able to be ready.
Eliminate the mistakes based on communication that we could have fixed early on.
So I have 2 questions to ask you guys. My first question is, what is your go-to game day meal?
Pasta.
Pasta?
Pasta.
Yeah, rice and steak.
But water is definitely important too.
Liquid IVs.
For my second question, well, you guys already answered my second question for me, but what made you want to join this particular team?
Our coaches. They motivate us heavily.
Yeah.
Speaking of the coaches, Coach, what made you want to get into coaching football and teaching football?
My coaches.
Also, what is a memorable moment of your coaching days?
As a coach?
Yes, as a coach.
There's many. It's hard to pick one in particular. But we've managed to be in the playoffs in our league the last couple of years, and those have been memorable games and moments.
So piggybacking off of that, do you guys think, and you too, Coach, do you think that having a good coach that creates like a warm, welcoming environment shows you that camaraderie is important to wanting to stay in the sport and really sharing it with everyone else?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't get along with your teammates, you guys won't win a game.
Yeah. It's hard to have good chemistry with everybody and with the coaches if they're not welcoming, inviting and wanting to house there and making us want to go.
So this summer I turned 60, and 10 of my high school teammates got together, and we're still in touch with each other. We're still friends. So that's a long bond and time.
That's amazing. Do you guys think you'll be the top football team of Hialeah?
We'll try our best.
We'll try. We'll definitely try.
We'll try our best.
Good luck.
When it comes to playing in Florida, what do you think is the biggest challenge with that?
The weather.
The heat.
The heat.
The humidity, for sure.
And the incredible talent in South Florida.
Yeah.
For my question, it's kind of like a silly question, but do you guys have a chant that you guys do before you go out to the field, or do you just have something before you go on to the field?
We always do a team prayer, and then we always group up with the coaches and the team, and then the captains and the captains get to say a word to the rest of the team.
That's great. Let me just go. What is your favorite team memory? I don't know if anybody asked that yet, but what is your favorite team memory?
Last year when we went to the chip, when we beat Braddock for the second time.
I can tell y'all like to win. So, Coach, how do you motivate your team after a hard loss, and players, how do you motivate each other after a hard loss?
Flush it. Try it.
Pardon?
Flush it. Try it. Don't think about it. If you think about it, you keep it in your head, you're gonna get stuck on that.
We try our best to move on and not think about the losses and think about the next game and next opponent as best as we can, and just focus on that rather than the loss.
Fix the mistakes, but don't dwell on it.
File it and move on, like anything else in life. File it and move on.
And okay, so for the coach, what do you define as a successful team member, successful player? on your team?
Someone who's there every day, on time, working hard, doing the right thing, and being a leader.
Thank you. No further questions. Thank you for coming to the 2026 Miami Dolphin High School Media Day. Thank you for answering our questions, and I hope you have a great time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.